Hey guys, so I planned to make this video much earlier today, but I've been so busy with just everything you can imagine. I didn't get time, so I wanted to make it before I get ready to lay down, while I have some peace and my kids are asleep. I'm outside by a fire, and there are a couple of things I wanted to speak on. I spoke out the other day. I was very angry when I made that video, but I meant every single word that I said, and I still mean it today. I think that this recent murder of this young man, this young farmer, his torture, being tied to a pole, a fence post, something like that, tortured, beaten, stabbed. He was 20, 21 years old. I think this may be the straw that breaks the camel's back. He's not the first young person to be murdered in such a way in South Africa. But I think that we're at a time and space in the world where people are tired. People are fed up. People are tired of the hate. They're tired of seeing stories of children murdered for nothing, even here in America, just for being white, for riding their bicycles. And it just seems to be getting worse and worse. This particular story of this young man in South Africa hit me very hard. I was already just extremely upset. And it just hit home because it just confirms that the people doing these horrific crimes against humanity are monsters. They are cowards. They attack the vulnerable. So in South Africa, the younger generation, they are not wanted in the military. They do not serve in the military as the older generation did. It was mandatory that they serve in the military to get the training and the discipline, and it was a good thing. So this young man, he's one of the generation that did not get that much needed military training. And, of course they attack in packs because they're cowards. And, so not only was he not equipped with the military training to be able to really effectively fight this gang of cowards off, they attack in packs. So from what I know of the attack, he had many defensive wounds and fought back very fiercely. But in the end, he succumbed to his injuries. And this is just one in a long string of attacks. I have been seeing farm attacks, horrifying farm attacks, where people are tortured with vice grips, grinders, every single day. Every single day I've been seeing some type of attack. And I'm just at a point where, it used to be so against a war or anything like that because I was so afraid of the outcome. And I truly understand what war means. And it's something, I think anybody with a brain tries to avoid at all cost. I have come to a point in all of this where every day things get worse and worse when I think they cannot get any worse, where I don't see any other solution in the end except for people to start fighting back. I understand the complicated dynamics in South Africa very well. I understand what a prison sentence means for a white person, especially a white man there. But they can't put everyone in prison. People need to start standing up every time there is an attack and people fight back and the police come to try and arrest them and charge them with the crime. People need to block the police. They need to stand between these victims and the people coming to do harm to them for defending their families. If people came together and acted in this manner every single time, something amazing would happen, because you are showing unity, standing together, and they fear this the most. The enemy fears our people, the people of our ancestry, coming together. They fear us having no guilt. They fear us feeling no shame. They fear us going back to basics, to who our ancestors were, to who we all are inside of us, because we all have the blood of our ancestors inside of us. And we do not come from weakness. We do not come from weak stock. We come from warriors, from creators of entire civilization as we know it today. And anyone who says any different is delusional and living in a dream. Wakanda was just a movie. It's not real. It's never been real. It never will be real. History speaks for itself. And I think that the majority of my people are waking up and can see history for themselves. There is one common denominator, and the people perpetrating violent crime all over the world are not white. And this may trigger some people, but I don't give a shit. I'm beyond caring. I'm beyond sorry. I'm beyond diplomacy. I am beyond anything except defending and fighting for my people. I don't care anymore. I'm tired of the lies, the delusion, the excuses, the hate, no matter what, the blind hatred. It doesn't matter how you feel about people. It doesn't matter if you try to be kind. It doesn't matter if you don't hate someone. It seems that we are hated anyway. The saddest part is the most attacks that I get come from my own people. That is really a disgrace. And it goes back to what I said a few days ago, that it makes me hate them as traitors, as people who are worse than the enemy. Yeah, I'm speaking to you, my people, who attack other people of your ancestry. You are my enemy. You are the enemy of my people. You are worse than the enemy we face today. And during times of crisis or war, there's a price to be paid for treason. And if we are pushed to that in America, in South Africa, anywhere in the world, there will be a price for you to pay. Take heed. Take heed, because you forget where we come from. You forget our accomplishments and how we came to accomplish all of the things that our ancestors have accomplished. And, you know, I got a message today, a nice, nasty message on YouTube. And I'm not stupid. And it really is annoying when people insult my intelligence in this way. And I just feel the need to speak about it quickly, because it was a message about my nonprofit. And, you know, I have a feeling who it came from or whose troll that it came from. But I want to tell you officially, take heed and please listen very closely. This government nonprofit was created to help people. If you don't like it, I don't care. I will not sit and be silent and allow anyone to attack people who I know to be good people, doing good things and trying to help, namely the Wells, Hero, my best friend Alice, or anyone else that I consider a friend, that I know personally, that I know the deeds that they have and have not done. And these people that have shown me such kindness, humanity, loyalty, and integrity, who have fought relentlessly for the people of South Africa and other people in the world, have my undying loyalty. And if you attack them, you attack me. And I'm willing to go to battle for those who have been loyal to me. So, if you're prepared to do this, you do it at your own risk. I would advise you not to do it because I do not like liars. I do not like being forced to speak the truth about people. But if you continue to slander good people, if you slander the government nonprofit that good people have helped and made possible, really, for myself and others to bring forward to help people, you will regret it. This is not a game. I've let a lot of things slide that I didn't have to. Be warned that this is not something I will let slide. If you lie, if you degrade, discredit, or try to attack something that we have worked so hard on without provocation and without cause, there will be repercussions. I give you my word, and I never break my word. I promise you. So, you have been warned. If you choose to do it anyway, you will find out just how far you can push me. But you will not sit back and slander good people or a business without consequences. And I have the means and the people to back me up. So if you don't want your balls sewed off and you don't want to be exposed because you have a lot to hide, I would advise that you go crawl back under your fucking rock and, I don't know, go harass someone else. You're my last nerve, and I really don't have time for it anymore. I mean, we're busy actually trying to help people change lives on a local level and not just regurgitate things from the news as other people do. So just keep doing what you're doing, regurgitate everything you hear, and let us do the real work and help people. And with that said, guys, I'm going to end here. I want to send out a message to the people in South Africa that may be feeling hopeless, angry, and just can't see that light at the end of the tunnel today. I want to tell you that there is a light, and there are some amazing things coming up that we're going to announce. I can't speak on everything just yet, but we have some big plans and some big opportunities to make a difference in a big way. And I know that all of you guys will be very happy to hear what I have to say and what I have to tell you. So just please hold on for a couple of more days, a week, and we plan to come full force. And I'm excited. I cannot wait to tell you guys what we have planned. And with that said, I will say that, as always, I love each and every one of you guys. You are always in my heart, in my mind, And I never stop thinking about what you guys are going through for 1 second. And I'm always here. And as I promised you guys, I will fight till the very end with you. And I meant that. So, good night, guys.